Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a collective love reading for your sign. It's the journey, so past, present and future. It relates to you and your special someone, your person, your significant other, however you are, whatever relationship you are in, it's that special someone. Aspects of the reading will apply to you, but they may also bring in aspects of your person or aspects of the relationship, things that you've been working on, and that again can be past, present and future. It could even be past lives. So just see what resonates for you. There may also be external influences which will come into the reading as well, things that affect the relationship. All my information is in the drop down box below. You can see everything there, and please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that helps to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, let's just start here with the astrological cards. So we're dealing with the history there now. So history, whether this is sort of fairly recent or it's from, you know, a more distant past, we'll see now. You just apply the aspects to yourself, because some of it may be even past life related, or aspects of it will resonate with you. So that's recent past. Let's move to the present now. Okay, we're going to get more than one. So we've got present. This is near future, and this will be the further future. I'm aiming sort of for the first 6 months of the year, so let's see what comes through. That's the bottom of the astrological deck, 4th house. Let's get some goddess guidance now. So if you've been in a long-term relationship, this obviously will also apply. You just you can track it, the past and the present and the future. Apologies for any noises in the background. We have visitors here at the moment. Okay, bottom of the goddess deck is Una Easy Does It. Let's get a fairy tarot now. Queen of Winter. Thought I wanted to come out, but it doesn't, so I'm just going to leave that there now. Okay, so we've got full moon in Aries coming out. Okay, let's get a destiny card. Satisfaction. Okay. All right. So certainly your relationship is very much a focus in the present moment. Let's just see now. Okay. So with regards to the history. So this is your history, your particular history, or the history of your relationship. Aspects of it may have been you know, sort of from previous situations. These are like experiences that have shaped you and your journey, whether you've been with your current person or not. It depends on, we'll see that now. So, so this is the history, or it would have been, I would say probably, we've got recent past, which we will get to, so it's further back than that. So Sarasvati, the arts, and we've got Sun Spirit. So it looks like you or your person or within your relationship, you will have been working on self-mastery, really. The Sun Spirit is a very positive card. This is about sort of like the spotlight shining on you, confidence, optimism, leadership roles, or just setting an example, shining your light, or the spotlight may have been on one or either of you within your relationship. But it's also about, stepping up. Stepping up to some sort of role which is influencing others around you, or even your person, or a greater audience, so just see how that relates to you. But it also is about creativity and children, and that lovely sunny, cheerful, outgoing energy, social, and so on. But it's also very much about charisma and your life force. But it's about mastery of all of these emotions, mastery of your path. You will have reached to some sort of had an enjoyable period, and this, it may also be related to some sort of event that occurred for you, which would have been special. It would have been family and friends related, perhaps some sort of celebration or an event. It could have even been a marriage, something like that. And then we've got Sarasvati, the arts. If you've got a high profile, then this would certainly fill in. And then something to do with the arts, perhaps you are, reaching a wider audience with what it is that you do. But this is also about focusing on that in some way, shape, or form. And this is about raising your vibration and mastery of your craft. Again, very creative energy coming in with the Sun card, but also coming in here as well. So express yourself through the creative arts. So this would have all been part of your history or part of your previous experiences, or possibly even in this current relationship, depending on your situation. So this would have been a focus. It would have been a focus either in the relationship or individually. It's also very positive energy there, very positive. So now recent past, second house. Second house is everything to do with income. It's also to do with your own talents, abilities, and skills, which I feel has been coming in here as well. You would have been noticed with the Sun card. You or within your relationship, there's some sort of spotlight on it, either on the relationship or on you in the relationship itself. So the second house is all about that, your skills, your talents, your abilities, everything to do with that. So income, your skills, your abilities, also your self-worth comes in with the second house, and also your value systems. So what you value in yourself and what you value in others, and in your things, your ownership. So this would have been, this is about material things. It's also about ownership of whether it's land or property or homes, or just real estate issues may come in as well. But it does dominate your income, and this could be multiple sources of income that may have come in for you. Now for here we've got Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So you may have been within your relationship, or you personally, you may have been involved with this, either with your own children or with other children around you, or it could have been to do with your own inner child. So you could have been learning to value your inner child and learning inner child lessons. Also learning through children about your inner child. And that could also have been appreciation of your skills, of your talents, of your abilities. So you may have been mastering that. It could also be that you may have been involved either with teaching or involved with children in some way, and that has been in the recent past. This is all a learning exercise for you, or it could have been to do with your own children. Perhaps you have been busy with that, raising children and so on, and it has affected it. Your second house has been affected. So it's your material things, but also your self-worth and possibly creating income from your talents and skills and abilities as well. So now here for the present moment, most of the cards are for that, because you make all your decisions in the present moment. You don't make them from the past. You don't make them in the future. You don't make them for the future. You make them in the present moment. So we've got Libra eye balance. So this would have definitely been some sort of commitment, or this is marriage or engagement. That would have been a focus, or the relationship. This is a committed relationship. This is not a love affair anymore. So this is coming in for you in the present moment, whether it's being highlighted within an existing relationship, or whether you are now coming together in a commitment. And this is saying Isolt, undying love. So the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this can apply to a great variety of people. This may have been something to do with this is looking at past experiences around relationships, and acknowledging that there was love there, that you put love into the situation, and whatever went down, however it happened, whether there was a loss or a betrayal or some kind of shift or change, it's what you learn from that and what you bring forward. And it could also be happening currently in your relationship, where there is some sort of shift. But what it is saying to you is that whatever has occurred, whatever has what you've brought in with you into your relationship, how your ability to relate has been shaped, that you are receiving swift and efficient healing at this time to do with that. So a lot of issues coming up to do with making a commitment, linking up into a partnership, okay, actually coming together in a partnership. So you may have had past issues with that, or you may have had past woundings, or you may have been in a long-term relationship and now that person is no longer with you for whatever reason, and now you're starting again. And this is saying open yourself up to this universal healing, this healing that's coming in for you. Open yourself up to love. And love is not necessarily related to a person. It's universal love. So open yourself up to that energy, receive the healing. Spend time in nature, get out, get social, move about into whatever you enjoy. Spend time in nature. Just get out and about, and actually open up to the healing energy that's coming in for you, because there is some sort of commitment, some sort of partnership coming in for you now in the present moment, and you want to be ready. You want to be able to open up to this, to fully bring it on board. And this is saying that whatever has gone down in the past, you are receiving healing currently, and nature, being in nature, is going to help you. She's surrounded by the floral kingdom there. And your heart will be healed, from past issues, or even if you have, lost somebody. This is about now bringing yourself back into play, back into this loving energy, and being open to that. We've got here Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So I feel that this has been sort of, perhaps you've been independent for a long time, and now you're contemplating another relationship. So this is about transitioning from where you were into where you are now. And you may be changing social circles. You may be letting go of previous situations that shaped your past, and now you're moving into a new era, as it were. So this is the Queen of Swords. This is a very mental energy. Just be careful that you don't cut yourself off from returning to this feeling of love, okay? Whatever went down and however things happened in the past, or within your current relationship, this is about balancing the love emotion, so being open to love, but also honoring your own journey that you've had. So strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. So you may have been very self-sufficient up until now, or been in a very a space which has been obviously career focused and so on, and now you are contemplating a commitment or moving into some sort of partnership. And it's about balancing those two, actually bringing in a balance of using the mental energies, but also focusing on the heart. Don't forget, your heart is your master organ, and that is all your decisions need to be made from there. So don't fall back into too much air energy or too much mental energy where you cut yourself off from feeling. You need to actually engage with that universal love and open yourself up at this time. We've also got here full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So I feel that with this, there's some kind of situation which is now coming to a head. Something is actually, full moon is always results, the results of something, the results of whether it's sort of simmering emotions, or whether, finally now you're coming together with this person, something is being created, a partnership is being formed, some sort of commitment. So this is a result, and it's, it may be full of passion, it may be full of emotion, and all of those aspects come in, but it's kind of a practical energy. It's a no nonsense energy. Let's get things done. So just be careful that you don't slip into a little bit of irritation or a little bit of impatience. That can happen with the Aries energy. This is about measured action, and yes, emotions may be high, but rather focus on the passion and the love aspect of it, rather than slipping off into things not moving quick enough and so on. You may be having that at this time. And the Queen of Winter, Queen of this energy can be very cutting, so just be careful that you don't slip into a very mental energy and lose sight of the emotional side of things. Keep a balance, and be aware that overall love is the driving emotion, and that needs to be brought into your commitment, your relationship, because with Libra eye balance, that's exactly what you do. You balance the energies. You balance your needs and the other person's. And this is what it's all about. Balancing your independent, strong, independent spirit, self-sufficiency, with now coming together in a relationship with somebody. Each person's needs have to be heard and have to be met, and this is a dance that occurs between you. And some days it will be you, and some days it will be them. But always, if you're prepared to talk about it, which is very much an air energy, talking about it. Always, if your communication is good, then you will always be in balance. You'll always be able to come back to balance. This is mutual support. This is each one of you standing up for each other, being there for each other. But it's mutual support and mutual growth. That's what you want from the Libra eye balance. But it's about balancing your independent spirit and being able to bring that into a commitment of some sort. And as I said, allowing the love energy to come in and to open you up. I feel that is what is occurring there. And you've got satisfaction here. So I feel if you can do this, if you can balance the energies and manage the situation, then this is what you will be able to manifest for yourself. The satisfaction, because you are balancing both your independent needs and everything that you have created for yourself, and bringing it in and bringing the very best of that into a relationship. And when you get it right, balancing both persons' needs and this give and take and this balancing that goes on, it can be very, very, it can be really wonderful, and it can create an incredible amount of growth and mutual support. And that's what you want. You want that in a relationship. You want each person to be feeling balanced and happy. And this is where the satisfaction comes in. Now, for the near future, we've got Coventina purification. We've got Mercury retrograde reinvention. So Coventina purification is time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. So this will be to do with purification. Now, this can be internal, it can be mentally, emotionally, but it can also be physically. So it may be your diet, and what you're watching, the media that you're exposing yourself to. It can also be social groups, and things that you used to do in the past may be changing now. So you may just find that certain situations are not actually working for you anymore. And this is why I feel you had let go of people or things that no longer serve you. So if you don't let go of this in the present moment, then in the near future, you will have to do it. If you are managing to do this, cut out things. This is a cutting kind of an energy. She can have that aspect of this element. So this is about trimming away what no longer serves you, being analytical about that. If you can do that and make things work for you, then this will be a sort of a validation of that. So if you get to the near future and you have done this and you are actually feeling yourself moving forward into a more balanced and happy energy, because now you are shaping the world around your new circumstances, and you have purified things around you, your situation, then this is a validation for that you are doing well, and that whatever you're doing is working for you, and to keep going. If you are still working on that by the time you get to this stage, then this is a signal to you to release what is no longer working for you. As I said, it can be physically, it can be your environment, it can be toxic chemicals in your home, it can be toxic people, it can be toxic environments, as in things that trigger you, things that you know are not good for you. Too much of anything, too much of a specific food, or something to do with dietary aspects, or it could be too much media, or too much of anything. Moderation, but also cleansing and detoxing, and just focusing on perhaps your artistic side, or some other aspect of your side of yourself, which is healthy and wholesome for you. So, and it can also be obviously within the relationship. So this is perhaps if you've been together a long time, perhaps things need to be freshened up, things need to be realigned, certain things need to be trimmed away, perhaps you need to clear certain things within the home, change certain things within the home, so that the atmosphere is lighter, that you are letting go of old baggage, old things that no longer serve your relationship any longer. But discuss it with your person, work through what needs to be done, and make sure that there's some sort of clearing out and detoxification right across the board, however you want to apply it. Mercury retrograde reinvention. This is why I think the reinvention is coming in for you, because you aren't reinventing your relationship, or possibly yourself within the relationship. There's some kind of reinvention going on. This is a period of introspection. So this is about going into yourself, into your relationship, into your home, into your environment, and examining what needs to be let go of, what is not working for you any longer, or what is not working within the relationship any longer. And letting it go. But you will go through a period of introspection, and that is what this period is all about. And also just try your very best to communicate with your person very, very clearly, because under this influence, sometimes your communications can be misunderstood, okay? So make sure that you're on the same page, and all sorts of documentation, electronics, things like that can sometimes go awry. So it's not a good time to be making big purchases or massive initiative actions. This is a period of introspection where you go over things again. If you've got a plan which you're moving towards, it's about working on that very carefully, so that you do not make mistakes, or you may have overlooked something, but there's some sort of introspection, there's a cleansing and a detoxification, a rearrangement of your environment and what is going on in your life to make it better. And Mercury retrograde for this first 6-month period, we've got 30 Jan to 21 Feb, then it comes in again 29 May to 22 June. So somewhere in this period, this may apply for you as well. So it would be like a double whammy, but this energy is coming up in your near future. For the far future, so I'm saying probably around 6-month period, maybe 7 months, because we've got 3 and 4, so it could be 7 coming in for you. And that it's saying to you, Erikura blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So if this is a relationship where you are now forming with somebody, you're now committing to each other, and you're now perhaps living together or forming some, the foundation of your lives together, it's saying don't give up. You're just getting started. There may be things that need to be sorted out here. But have patience with the process. Don't give up. Enjoy gardening, spending time in nature, which came up as well here. It's going to be important for you. Also work with flower essences, or floral, situations like plants, or flower essences, essential oils, or like Bach remedies. Any sort of flower essence will assist you. They work on the emotional body, so that will help you as well. It could also be a new career coming in for you. If you've had success for yourself dealing with, working with essential oils, or something to do with the floral kingdom, if it's possible, you may have used that, or be using that as a sort of a healing modality, and now you can help others. It's possible it may be a change of career for you. But in the near future, in the far future, we've got 10th house, which is the career, fame, fortune, your status, your status in the world. So you may have gone from single and very much single to married or committed, or you may be going to self-employed. It's your status in the world. So fame, reputation, status, also your career is going to come up in that period. And this may also be a message to do with that. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Okay. Then just as an aside, we've got Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything's occurring in perfect timing. So I feel that in the present moment, fiery climax approaches. As I said, just be careful that you keep your temper in check and find ways to mitigate the impatience. But just be aware that Una is saying easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And, you know, nurturing your relationship, nurturing causes which are close to your heart, things that are important to you. Nurturing that takes time. It takes effort. It's got to be worked on, and it's got to be made a priority. So all of those things come in with this card, but there's no need to force or hurry. Just allow perfect timing to work out for you. Just keep going, you know, with your goals and your ambitions, and you know, with this coming together. Things sometimes take a little bit of time to work themselves out. We've also got fourth house roots here, so I do feel there is a change of residence or a coming together. Fourth house deals with the house and the home, so this is the atmosphere in the home or the people in your home, or it's your physical structure, your actual physical home. There may be a change, maybe you're renovating, upgrading, downgrading. You know, you had second house in the recent past, so possibly you have initiated a renovation, or you are looking to you know, you may have just changed recently, moved in together, something to do with that. And this person coming into your life, or you going into theirs, their home, however it works out for you. It's also connection to your roots, your foundation, your family history, your ancestry, your ethnic identity. All of these things come in with this card. So it's going to be a focus, I feel, in the present and going into the future. And just to reiterate, everything is occurring in perfect timing. Do not hurry or force things to happen. And just here we've got bottom of the Moonology deck, the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So this is about building up to something. As I said, I feel this is coming with this. This is something coming to a head. I do feel it's this commitment or this coming together, coming in for you. Some sort of amalgamation, if you want to put it that way. Perhaps it's all your material resources, the emotional situation. So something is, the waxing is as it's going towards the full moon. So the energy is gathering up. So something is gaining momentum for you, and I do feel it's to do with that. And then the bottom of the fairy deck is reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So I feel this may have applied here, which was the recent past. Something came in possibly to do with perhaps a money issue, or perhaps you were contemplating a career change. It may be coming in for you now. But certainly in the future, around about 7 months, I would say that it's not the near future. It's a little bit longer than that. Something may come in for you, but just at this time, you may just still be contemplating, and this is why you have the Mercury retrograde here. There may be something that you need to go over again, some facts that you need to examine again. But reach out for assistance. Whatever you need to. If you need to get with your present moment, with healing, then do that. And certainly with the Erekura blossoming, this can be reaching out to others for healing to do with perhaps essential oils, healing through massage, looking after your body, self-care, or it could even be through somebody who specializes in floral essences and so on that may assist you, because as I said, they work on the emotional body. And it's multi-layered, and each flower has many qualities to it. So there could be a whole range of things that you can do to support yourself through various shifts and changes, going from being independent to now as part of a committed partnership. Okay, Capricorn, I hope you enjoy that. Please take care. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time, probably in about 6 months' time, with this format again. So take care.